Amazing. Hello, friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this from. It's a very fine Saturday morning. Yeah. Welcome to our daily. Welcome to our daily live stream. My name is Eno Mark29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya, a country in the east of Africa. Kindly, if this is your first time here, I'll really appreciate so much if you took a few seconds and subscribed, like the stream, and I really appreciate so much. And also kindly talk to me, yeah, converse with me, yeah, tell me where you are, how everything is going on, yeah. So welcome home, feel at home. This is home. It's a weekend catch up, without forgetting that. Yeah, well, how has your week been? Now that we are in a weekend, we began the weekend actually yesterday. So how has your week been so far? I believe today is the last day of the week. Although we have people like my good friend Ricardo from Jamaica. I believe Jamaica, it's on a Friday. Yeah. And right now the time in Kenya is 4:17. So we began the stream 2 minutes ago. That is 4:15. Yeah. And I also believe most people here, especially right now, they are asleep. Very few are up. Anyway, welcome to our weekend catch up. How have you been? And how you began your weekend so far? How's everything? Amazing. We are 2 minutes in since we began our stream. Yeah, also friend, if this is your first time, kindly give the stream a like, subscribe, and I really appreciate so much. Yeah, it's a weekend catch up. How has your week been so far? I also want to confirm whether we are live. Yeah. Weekend catch up. Four minutes in. Yeah, also right now as we are speaking, the temperature is 17. It's not so like very cold. It's favorable. It's friendly. Hello, my friend Ricardo from Jamaica, friend. Welcome, Ricardo. How are you doing, my brother? Ricardo, you're asking what is the 5 questions today? Ricardo, today is on a weekend, and during the weekend we normally don't have 5 questions. Now it's you who will ask me questions. Yeah, Ricardo, I'm giving you the chance. Or now it's you to ask me questions, like what questions do you have for me? Or what questions would you like me to answer for you? Yeah, do you know the chance to ask me any questions that you have? Hello friend. Also, if you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe, like, and also share the stream. Yeah, kindly help us get to 2,000 subscribers. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, where are you watching this stream from? Yeah, personally, I'm coming to you live from Kenya, the beautiful country in the east of Africa. The home of marathoners. Ricardo, amazing. So you're asking, the first question is, what song do you love? The song that I love the most is, it's a reggae song by Culture, known as Payday. Yeah, Payday Culture. I really love that song. The second question is, what kind of food you like? All right. So Ricardo, there's what we call ugali. It's corn, not wheat, corn flour. Yeah, like you take a maize or corn, you take them to the posho mill. It's turned into corn flour, and then you cook, like you boil water and then you add slowly some flour until it hardens. Yeah, you continue to mix it. So after mixing, it hardens and then it cooks. So that is ugali. I love ugali. So you cannot take ugali alone. So it has to be accompanied by some either veggies or meat. So ugali with kales, we normally call them sukuma wiki here, and fried eggs. Yeah. So that is my favorite food: ugali, kales, and fried eggs. Yeah, also kindly friend, if this is your first time, welcome home. My name is Eno Mark 29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya. Kindly subscribe, like, and also you can also share this stream so that we get to as many people as possible, and also help me hit 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, we are nearing there, but not yet there, so kindly help me. So the other question from Ricardo is what kind of meat you like? The kind of meat that I like is beef. Yeah, from cows. That is the kind of meat that I love the most. Excuse me. I've got the opportunity to eat goat meat, rabbit meat. What else? Yeah, so far at some point I also ate donkey meat, but that was sold to me unawarely. Yeah, if I knew this was a donkey, I couldn't have bought it, because I just went to the butchery, requested for meat, and then went, cooked, and then I came to realize that that meat turned color. It after cooking, it never, you see, there's some whitish that remains after you cook cow or beef, but this one actually turned black, and I was like, okay, anyway, it's just beef. I ate it and then it was very soft. So later on I came to realize, no, this is not cow meat, this is not beef, this is donkey meat. Unfortunately, I was even full after eating that, so there's nothing I could have done. So since then, I ceased from buying beef or meat from that butchery. Yeah, but I love beef. Yeah, meat from cow. And then number 4, who is your best friend? My best friend. That is a nice question. I don't think that I have only one best friend. I have several, whereby Ricardo, you're one of them, one of my best friends. And I also have some friends from India. I have some friends from England. I have some friends from the US, Canada, over there, Jamaica, here in Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Russia, Kosovo. I have friends from all over the world. Yeah, and I regard them as my best friends. And then Ricardo, you asking, the last question is, what is your number? The number that I like, I believe the number that has luck. The number that brings me luck, and the number that I like is 22. Yeah. Yeah, 22. Also, friend, kindly, if this is your first time here, kindly like, subscribe, share, and also say hello to me, greet me. If you happen to have any questions, Now is the time to ask them. I believe Ricardo have answered all your questions, brother. Thank you for those questions. I appreciate. Yeah, and also the time here is it's 4:31 a.m. in the morning. That is. How about Jamaica, Ricardo? What time is it over there, bro? Amazing. Yeah, we've been here for the last 16 minutes and we are still here. Right. Anybody with a question, it's a weekend catch up. This is the time that I also give you the chance to ask me the questions, like any questions that you have. Now you got the chance. What questions do you have for me? Yeah, remember from Monday to Thursday. Yeah, it's I who normally ask the question. So today, yeah, kindly also do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Yeah, help me hit 2,000 subscribers, because right now as I'm speaking we are almost there but not yet there. So your support will be really highly appreciated. Yeah, your subscription. And if you happen to have any questions, not even questions, this is the time to ask them. I'm here with you for the next we've been around for 20 minutes, so I'm still here for the next 1 hour and 40 minutes. Our stream will end at around 6:15. That is East African time or Kenyan time. Ricardo, you're saying thank you for answering all my questions. Do you have any questions for me? It's 8:34 p.m. in Jamaica. A night about your best Jamaica friend. Yeah, Ricardo. Okay, I think you answered that. I wanted to ask you what is your favorite food. I think you did answer that. So another question for you, Ricardo, is, brother, what do you normally do during the weekend? Yeah, like how do you normally spend your weekend, Ricardo? Yeah, also kindly friend, if you're new here, my name is Eno Mark29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya. Yeah, you can also kindly support me by subscribing. Help me hit 2,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate so much. And the time right now, it's 4:37 a.m. East Africa. Chat section, like, tell me, where are you enjoying this stream from? Yeah, 22 minutes in. Amazing. Yeah, thank you very much for those who liked. I appreciate so much. Yeah, that support is amazing. Yeah, and I also do not take it for granted. So here we are, and the weekend catch up. How has your week been, friend, so far? How has your week been? Has it been kind to you? Ricardo, you're saying I like pork in the week. I wash clothes and clean my house. Wow. Amazing. So Ricardo, you live alone? Like, do you stay alone? Yeah, Ricardo, I've had the chance to eat grilled pork. It's so sweet. Who do you live with, brother? Yeah, who do you live with, Ricardo? Oh, you're saying you live with your mother, your father, and your brother. Amazing. And which country do you dream of visiting, Ricardo? Yeah, everybody has a country that he wants one day to be in or to go to. Yeah, what is your dream country? there's a country you normally say, or maybe a city, you normally tell yourself that one day when I have money, or when I'll have money, I'll visit this country. You're saying, you're asking if I live alone. You're saying you'd love to visit USA. Amazing. Oh no, Ricardo, I also do not live alone. I live with my parents. Yeah, although not now, they have their own house, not the same house. Now this house belongs to me, and then my father built this house for me, and then he has a different house whereby he lives with my mother. Yeah. Ricardo, you're asking, oh, where are you sitting in your bedroom? Yeah, Ricardo, this is actually my bedroom. If you look behind me, that is a bed. You see that? Yeah, that is where I normally sleep. Yeah, this is my bedroom, brother. So I wake up every day, except on Sunday, every day at 5 a.m. Not 5, 4. I wake up every day at 4 a.m. and then I brush my teeth and come sit here. Yeah, there's a certain chair. This is my favorite chair. I sit here and then I live stream every day. This is what I normally do. And then at night, as from 8 p.m. every day, I normally again sit here, live stream. Yeah, that is my routine. Yeah, so friend, it's been 29 minutes since the stream began. And what I want to say is, you see, for the last few months, to be honest, very honest, I've been lazy. Yeah, for the last few years that I've been living on this beautiful planet, I've been lazy. The reason as to why I'm saying that is because I've been sleeping a lot, and then the other day I called myself on a meeting, and then I asked myself, with the too much sleeping that I normally do, where do I want to see myself in the next 5 years? Yeah, because the too much sleeping, obviously you'll go nowhere. And then I told myself, you have to take action right now. continue sleeping and continue sleeping on your dreams. Wake up every day, discipline yourself, be consistent with what you do. This is my stream. Come here every day, talk to you guys. Yeah, do it every day. Consistency, yeah, rewards. So that is why I'm here every day, every night, every morning, to make sure that at least do the job, yeah, get the job done. So because this is my job, I have to show up, because I remember when I was employed, that is about almost a year ago. Oh, thank you very much, Ricardo. You saying I have a nice bed. Thank you, brother. So when I was employed, I used to wake up at 4 a.m., go to work for somebody. Why can't I do the same? Why can't I work for myself as well? Yeah, the energy, the determination, the discipline that I had back then. Why can't I put it into action right now? Yeah. So I told myself, it's just discipline and wanting to be paid come end of month. So I have to do that also for myself. Yeah. That is why you normally see me here on a daily basis, every morning, every night, just to make sure that I achieve my dream. And my dream is so big to an extent that it denies me sleep. Yeah. My dreams scare me. When I think of them, they at times deprive me sleep. That is how big I'm dreaming. And I cannot really achieve these dreams if I continue working my dreams, my scary dreams. So also, friend, the question is, do you want to achieve your dreams? And what are you doing about that? What are you doing about it? That is a rooster. Or a cock. Yeah. Telling people, wake up, it's 4:49 a.m. There are times I wonder whether they have they are programmed in such a way that they have a specific time of making that noise, that crow. Yeah, so all right, so friend, the question is, do you normally like take advice from certain specific people, or do you normally take advice from anybody? Yeah, because what I came to realize is anybody can advise you. Yeah, anybody can step in and advise you, be it somebody younger than you, be it somebody elder than you. But also, when you are advised, do you normally take the old advice and put it into action, or what do you normally do? Like, do you consider it, pick what you think is necessary, and then implement it? Or how do you normally do it? Yeah, because what I believe of for a fact is advice can come from anybody, but how do you deal with it? Yeah, it's we have 7 minutes to 5 a.m. Right now, as we are speaking, I know there are people who are preparing themselves to go to church. Yeah, later on. They are known as seventh day. How do they call themselves? Adventistas. Yeah, Adventistas. Hello, my friend Rafe. You're saying, hey buddy, how are you? I'm doing great, brother. How about you? Welcome home, Rafe. You're saying, sorry, I haven't been here for a few days. Come on, bro. Yeah, no need to apologize. Yeah, I understand. The other day I was talking to Rex. I think you guys have not yet met. And I told Rex, he wants to at least meet you. And also he told me that, I told him first that you guys are like somehow similar. Yeah, how you chat. Yeah, how humble and kind he is same as you. I also believe the same to Shane and Dan Daniels. And then he told me that you guys from America, you guys as somehow have the same what we call character. He told me you guys are somehow the same. Anyway, bro, how have you been? Like, since you've been away, how has everything been on your side? You're saying, I don't know Rex, but I'll meet him soon, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. He comes from is it Las Vegas? Yeah. He comes from Vegas. And I also believe you come from LA. Yeah, but you guys will meet. You're saying that's true. I bond well with the fellow Americans. We are the same in some ways. Yeah, that is very true. Anyway, bro, how have you been? Like, how's everything? Yeah, Ricardo, you do not really need to delete your your messages. Yeah. It's saying coincidence, is from Vegas and I'm from LA. Very similar. Are they really, like, are they close? Is LA close to Vegas? He's saying I've been pretty good, just chilling. How you doing? I'm doing great, brother. Yeah, I'm doing very fine. I believe today is today you ain't going to work. Yeah, it's on a weekend. No, Ricardo. Ricardo comes from, you're asking if he's also American. He comes from Jamaica. Yeah. He's saying, yep, no work today. Yeah, I'm very sure that, bro, like from Monday till Friday, you always wish, like, I wish weekend comes early. I wish weekend comes early. Similar for me here. I normally tell myself, like, I wish Sunday comes early. You see, Sunday is the day that I normally don't stream at 4 a.m. So from Monday to Saturday, every day at 4 a.m. I normally wake up to stream for 2 hours. And then you think, so me, Rex, and Jake are the only Americans, I think. No, you, Rex. No, Jake is from Canada. Jake is from Canada. I think it's you, Rex, Shane. We have one lady. Her name is Candice, and then there's also another brother known as Dan Daniels. Though I do not remember the state that Dan Daniels and Candice come from. And then you're saying, I love my job, though, but I enjoy working and doing things in my life. Oh, amazing. So you're those people who normally wish, like, I wish weekend comes over so that I will go back to work. Yeah, so right now we only have a minute to 5 a.m. East African time. Ricardo, you're saying Dan Daniel, Rafe, that is from Rafe. You're saying, I don't know Dan Daniels, Candice, and Shane. Shane is, although he's been a while for quite some time, Shane is a he's a taekwondo, can I call it student? Okay, Shane does what we call taekwondo, and Shane is actually a friend to Rex. Yeah, they used to live in the same state, and then I think one of them moved. Okay, I'm not sure whether he moved within the same state or maybe to a different one, but they came to know about each other here. Yeah, so Shane and Rex are friends. They are childhood friends, actually. So what I was saying about Shane is he normally does taekwondo. So for the last few, I think, weeks, he's not been showing up. He told me that I also happen to have his WhatsApp number. We normally speak, and then he told me that he's working. He's really training, putting in a lot of work into his taekwondo. He has a match soon on, I think, on date 20 something this month. Yeah. So he told me he'll be away for that some time to take time to train. And we wish him actually the best. We hope he wins the match. And then you're saying Dan Daniels is a funny name. Yeah, Dan Daniels also is really funny. Yeah, whenever he shows up with a question either about a very pretty lady, a model, or some games, yeah, video games. Those are the questions that he normally asks me. And then you're saying, Ricardo, that's cool, but Jamaica is a nice place. Ricardo is saying Jamaica is a nice place. You're asking taekwondo athlete. Yeah, you're asking, so where is Shane? I do taekwondo as well. I've been doing it since I was 12. Oh, he's actually, yeah, I believe he's training. Yeah, he's when I was talking to Rex, he told me like it's like Shane is not communicating with people like he used to. Yeah, like right now he's putting in everything on the training. But I'll make sure someday you guys meet, and then you're saying I'd love to meet him one day, and Rex also. Yeah. The funny thing is, bro, Rex was here like a day before yesterday. Yesterday was on Friday. He was here Thursday morning. Yes, same time. Yeah, like right now, he was here with me. And then he told me he'll be with him. Ricardo, you're saying I hope to meet you soon. Oh, you hope to meet Ray for me. I think Ricardo must be hoping to meet Rafe. Yeah, Rafe, you're saying he sounds serious. Yeah, very serious. He used to show up here in the stream, and then all of a sudden he went missing, and I was asking Rex, like, bro, where did Shane go to? He told me Shane is training. Yeah, he's training so hard. You're saying I was in a stream with Rex one time, a long time. Oh, all right. Then you're saying, and I wasn't chatting at this time. Yeah, I think I remember. I remember, bro. I think I remember. Yeah, that one. You're saying, I think I may remember Candice as well. She would type weird fonts. Yeah. And she normally flirts a lot. You remember that? Yeah, she flirts a lot. I hope she's doing great. Yeah, I hope everybody actually. Because we like this stream, to be very honest, this stream has so many friends from India compared to even my own country here, Kenya. Yeah, we have so many friends And then you think, but once I saw how chill your community was, I decided to join in. Oh, so bro, you mean you used to come just spectate and then leave? Yeah, I know a few people normally do that. They come, they normally do not talk, chill, read the chat, and then leave. And then you say, no, but I do remember Jake said Anika was flirting. Yeah, Jake was actually here also yesterday morning. Yeah, answering our questions, our 5 questions. You're saying, yeah, I was one of your silent viewers. Oh, and my buddy Castro, excited for him to come back. Yeah, Castro normally also is normally free during the weekends. Yeah, I also hope to see him soon. And Anshu, of course. Yeah, I think today Anshu has really slept. Anshu was joined campus this week, and his class is normally to 5 p.m. in the evening. So I think now that it's on a weekend, he must be enjoying his sleep. Yeah, Ricardo brother, are you still around? 8 p.m. in Jamaica? Yeah, I believe that is what you mean. And I know, Ricardo, you normally go to bed at either 10 or 11. So what time are you sleeping tonight, brother? And the funny thing is, we here in Kenya, it's on a Saturday very early in the morning at 9, not 9, at 5 a.m. So in Jamaica, it's on a Thursday. And in there's a certain country, I think it's Tokyo, Japan, it's almost 10 a.m. So at times I normally ask myself, like, how does this really work? Yeah, some people are already even nearing midday on Saturday. Some people are still on Friday. Yeah, but it is what it is. Rafe is saying, yeah, but I do love our diversity here. We got UK viewers, USA, Canada, Jamaica, and the big one, India, and many more. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we have friends from all over the world. I think you remember there's a time that I used to write down the countries that we have new viewers from. Yeah, I have like more than 34, I think, countries. Yeah, more than 34 actually, all over the world, from Russia to Israel, from the US to South Africa, like all over. Ricardo, you're saying yes, 11 p.m. and then you deleted it. Ricardo, bro, I told you there's nothing to worry about, yeah? There's nothing to worry about. Just after you chat, just leave the chat there. Nothing will happen to it, brother. If you're asking, so who's some OG viewers? I think Castro and Anshu, right? And also one girl, I forgot her name. A certain lady that she was here last night. Her name is Mariam. You see, Mariam, bro, from day one when I began streaming, And last night I told her she gave the stream the legs to stand on. Yeah, from day one she's been here. Excuse me. Though nowadays school has kept her busy. She normally shows up once in a while. But Mariam, we have oh, I forgot, Rave. We also have a certain girl. She's I think she's about 11 if not 12 years. She also comes from Philippines, but she lives in the US. Excuse me. Her name is Sky. She calls herself Sky. Yeah, she's also been here for a very long time. She's very, very supportive. Yeah, she's a big fan, and I wish her the best. The other day she told me she was traveling back to Philippines. Yeah, yesterday she also showed up, and I believe she got there safely. And then so the friends that we have from America, I think they are 6, not 5. Ricardo, you're saying I'm going to bed 11 p.m. 10:30. All right, Ricardo. What have you taken actually, Ricardo, for supper, for dinner? Yeah, you're saying I think that was her. Yeah, Mariam. And also there's another one from Mariam, comes from Egypt. We normally do talk a lot about football. She's a big fan of football. She also plays football. And there's another one known as Yasmin. Mariam comes from Egypt. Yasmin comes from Morocco. Yeah, they are here in Africa. And it's been 58 minutes since the stream began, so we're still here, we still have time. And I can hear from a distance. There, like I told you, there are people who normally go to church on Saturday, today that is, and then we have people who normally go to church on Sunday, tomorrow. And then, like now, for example, my family, personally, I no longer go to church. I stopped. And then we have people who went to mosque yesterday on Friday, the Muslims. Yeah, there were. I cannot really remember their names, but yeah, we've had people from Australia join us. Yeah, we also even used to have people from Palestine. Yeah, we used to have people join us from Palestine. Ricardo asking, what game do you like to play? Football. Yeah, I love playing football. I'm a big football fan, Ricardo. And I know most Jamaicans also love football so much. Yeah, football is a nice game. Though I'm not really sure whether it's the most famous. Yo, Jake, hello brother. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm doing great, Jake. It's on this is the weekend catch up. Yeah, welcome brother. Also, Jake, about weekend catch up. We know you guys are normally the ones who ask me questions. Yeah. So, what questions do you have for me today, bro? I think yesterday you had a few. Today it's you now to ask me questions, Jake. And on the weekend, I normally give you now the the chance to ask me. Yeah, no questions from me. I want no questions from you. Yeah, also Rafe is saying hello to you, bro. Yeah, Rafe is greeting you, Jake. Ricardo is saying, what kind of game you like? Rafe, I think that is for you, bro. Yeah, also friend, kindly, if you're joining the stream for the first time, kindly, yeah, I like, subscribe. Alright, Rafe, you're saying alright, I'll make some hot for you, Mark. Alright, Rafe. Oh, no questions on weekend. That came from Rafe. Yeah. So Rafe likes to play basketball and tennis. Yeah, I believe basketball is really famous in the US. Ricardo is saying nice game. Yeah, and then here in Kenya, the most famous athlete, the most famous sports is athletics. Yeah, Kenya is known for producing some of the fastest and some of the best marathoners the world has ever seen. So it's been 63 minutes since this stream began. That is 1 hour and 3 minutes. Yeah, we still have some few minutes. Regarding you're saying my side in World Cup was Argentina. Alright. So you are supporting Argentina. Amazing. And then Rafe, you're saying, what's one song you never get tired of? Yeah, so the one song that I never get tired of, Rafe, is there's a song by Culture, the late Culture. It's a reggae song. It's known as Payday. Yeah, Payday is my best song. And then you're asking, what's your favorite snack? Yeah, my favorite snack is hard cake. Yeah. And then if you could eat one thing for a year, what will it be? If I could eat one thing for a whole year, it will be ugali, fried eggs, and kales. I really love that combination. I love it so much. That one I can even take it on a daily basis, like every day from Monday to Monday for the whole year. I can take that. And then, would you want to travel past or future, to the past or future? I'd want to travel to the future. I'd want to see like how the world will look like in 100 years from now. Yeah, for the past, I wasn't there, but I have some clues, some hints how people used to live. Yeah, it somehow sounds cool, but I believe the future is cooler than the past. And then pizza or burgers. Oh my god. Yeah, this pizza or burgers. Yeah, they all taste so nice. They're all sweet. But I'd go for burgers because there are some things, some fresh things on them. Yeah, like the lettuce, tomatoes. Yeah, I'd go for burgers. Thank you for the questions, Raif. And then Jake, you saying, bro, made us some hot questions. Okay, do you want to answer two? You saying I'll answer two. Ricardo, you saying me, give me nice questions. I think you are writing the name Raif. You saying me, Raif, give me nice questions. Okay, yeah, you can also answer those questions, Ricardo. So Jake, you saying the first question, what's one song you never get tired of? Jake, you saying Self-Aware by Tame Impala. All right. And then the second question is, what's your favorite snack? You're saying cheese. And number three, if you could eat one thing for a year, what would it be? You're saying minced meat. All right. Number four, would you want to travel to the past or future? You're saying future, of course. The last one, pizza or burgers. You're saying of a pizza. You saying now now it's your turn to answer those questions, Raif. Yeah. Jake, you're saying okay. So do I, broski. Amazing. Alright. Now we are waiting for Raif's answers. Yeah, let's see what he got. Ricardo, you're saying I love pork. You love pork. What about the first question, Ricardo? Like, what song do you love listening to? Your favorite song, Ricardo? You see, bro, Jake, I never knew cheese is a snack. Yeah. And also, yeah, we've been around for the last 70 minutes. That is 1 hour 10 minutes, so we still have like 50 minutes to go. Ricardo, you're saying Bob Marley song. Come on, bro, specify. Bob Marley has like more than 10 songs, actually more than 20. So which one is your best? Jake, you're saying cheese is a snack where I live. Okay. You're saying it's called cheese sticks. Alright. I've also learned that today. You're saying, nah, but I just be snacking on cheese sometimes. Alright. Yeah, also friend Kylie, if this is your first time here, this is a weekend catch up. Yeah, we normally do this every weekend. Like, I give you the chance to ask me the questions, a bit the personal questions that maybe you wanted to ask, a bit random questions. Yeah, we accept all questions. Oh, bro, YouTube actually kept it. It's like, I do not know why, but I cannot find it. It's saying, hey Mark, I answered for you. And then I saying, I hope the message registered. Yeah, they never actually registered. I mean, the answers are not here. I do not understand why YouTube kept them. Alright, Jake, you're saying I got questions actually. Okay, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, bro. Rafe, you see, at times when they hide a message, they normally give me the option to view it, like a link to the message. Anyway, you answering afresh. What's one song you never get tired of? You saying No Escape, Lil TJ. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Question 2. What's your favorite snack? You're saying red grapes. Nice. Question 3. If you could eat one thing for a whole year, what will it be? You're saying grilled chicken. Nice one. Question 4. What will you want to travel to, the past or the future? You're saying future. And then burgers or pizza or burgers. You're saying burger. It's like we all love burgers, right? Yeah. Now the funny thing is, bro, for me, like if I want to eat a burger right now, I live in a village. So even if I wish to eat burger, it will force me to like travel for more than 7 hours to the city to go and eat burger. Trust you me. Yeah, there's no restaurant, no steakhouse, no any food place around that sells burgers. Yeah, even pizza. If you want to eat pizza where I am, although you can find pizza, but you have to wait for them to begin the process like from zero, from scratch. You just go, you put your order, and then they begin baking from scratch. I'm telling you, they bake, they leave the dough to do whatever it does. Like you'll wait for a very long time. Yeah, which makes most people not want to put orders or buy pizza. Jake, you're saying, my question is, were you married at one point, and since you had 30 plus, girlfriend was there ever break for you? Because that's just nuts for me. At one point, though you guys, what I was doing, you guys do not call it like marriage. It's a kind of come we stay. But here, when you bring a lady to stay with you or to live with you, here we just assume like she's your wife. So the lady that I was staying with, she was actually my girlfriend. But here we call that like you've married her. So yeah, at some point I'd say I married somebody. yeah, married. And that was there ever a break for you? Because a break as in did we take a break from the relationship? Okay, no, we never took a break. We just fell out. You see, there comes a time when things do not really go in a certain way. There's so many misunderstandings, so many ups and downs, and then you look at it and you decide like, yeah, this is taking away my peace. Yeah, the relationship is draining you, and you just decide like, let's go our separate ways. Yeah, but for a man, you see, the funny thing is, for a man, it's really hard for you to tell a lady that I'll no longer date you, or let's just end this. Yeah, it's really hard, because there are ladies that maybe she'll begin crying, and then you'll sympathize with her. Yeah, so what I did is, you just assume, yeah, like no communication, everything dies. And then maybe she might look for you, trying to get answers as to why you went silent and such. So you just keep quiet. The only fast foods that you'll get here are maybe the grilled chicken that you were talking about, and fries. And then what's funny, bro, Rafe, is I came to realize that you see, you guys call them fries. Here in Kenya, we call them chips. And I also came to realize chips for you are those snacks that are packed in some paper, some sachets. So Ref, you're saying 30 plus is nuts, buddy. I think okay. Jake, you're saying, so wait, when you lived with her, you guys were technically married. You had all those girlfriends. Did you have a break after you broke up with them, or did you just jump to a next relationship straight away? Now here's the funny part, Jake. Okay, there was a time that dating more than 3 at the same time, but I was only dating one. And now for me, like, if I end, I remember I told you I never do like tell a lady that it's over, we are done, go your way, I'll go my way. So there was a time like, if I keep quiet on this one, okay, in my mind, I'm like, it's over. Yeah, we are not going to get back anytime soon. Not anytime, like it's completely over. So immediately I switch to that. Yeah, and a different one comes into my life, like no plans. If you're saying, yeah, what you're saying is true, Mark. Things like this happen. And then you're saying chips. That sounds weird for me, man. Yeah, bro. We normally call fries chips. Jake, you're saying you lagged. I couldn't catch it. Repeat if you can. Jake, what I was saying is, there was a time that I was dating. I used to date like at times 3 ladies at the same time, at times 2, and then there were times that I was dating like 1 at a time. So like right now, yeah, I'm doing 1 at a time. And then so at times like now, if I decide like I'm ending things with her, obviously I'll not tell her, I'll just go silent. And then in my mind, it's over. Yeah, she might not know that it's over, but in my mind, it's over. And then immediately you find that another lady or a new lady comes into my life. I do not really plan it, it just happens. Yeah, I can like decide like it's over today, and maybe tomorrow a new one. Yeah, but don't be like me, Jake. Yeah, I'm not trying to train you. Rafe, you're saying, have I told you about my friend that was with 3 girls at once? Crazy. Yeah, I remember, bro. You told me. If I also remember I told you it's about experience. If you get the experience, yeah, you can do it. It's actually very easy to do it. Yeah, but I think there are times that I was caught. Yeah. Yeah, it's also risky. Yeah. And then Jake, you're like 3. Yeah, bro, you can do it. You see, the thing is, with women, with ladies, allow me to mislead you a little. With ladies, it's you to control like the time you give them. Yeah, do not have what we call a routine with them. Like you meet them, maybe you meet with a lady every Sunday, or maybe you speak to her every night before you go to bed, or you chat with her every day. Yeah, do not do that. If you do that, you cannot have more than one, because she'll want to always engage you. You just even skip even 3 days without talking to her. Yeah, if you want to date 3 at the same time. Yeah, you do not have specific days to meet her. Just a random out of nowhere, you just tell her, I want to see you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow at this time. Anyway, Jake, bro, don't be like me once again. And then you're asking, have you found this special someone yet, bro? I think with we men, the special someone is normally your first love, like the first girl you loved. So the first girl I loved, I think it's lagging. Okay, what I was saying is, Jake, you're asking like, have you found this special someone yet? So what I was saying is, with me, we, most of us men, yeah, the special someone is normally your first love. The girl that you loved. So after that, I think the rest are not really. I hope she's not on this stream to hear me say that. Anyway, yeah. And then Rafe is saying, seems like Mark was doing the same. Crazy. And then you're saying, I got a little question myself actually. So you're saying, so when you're in the village, what do you peers call you innocent, Mark, or Mark? Yeah, that is the name that almost the entire village knows. Yeah, I've probably, though when I was working in the TV station and radio, they used to hear me say my name like Innocent Makori. So nowadays they kind of know Innocent. If you come around asking for Innocent Makori, you'll definitely find me. But before, when I was in high school, primary, high school and campus, if you came to my village and you were like, I'm looking for Innocent Makori, people will be like, who's that? Yeah, but they came to know that name, yeah, later on. And then Jake, you're saying true. Say it's always that first one, broski. Yeah. If you have that first one and realest one, yeah, make sure that you take good care of her. You're saying good? Yeah, good. Rafe is saying, say that again, Mark. I didn't catch any of the story. I know. Okay, Rafe, your question was like, I was saying, bro, it's kind of freezing. Yeah, sorry for that. So I was saying, Rafe, in the village, they know me as Sam. Yeah, they do not know. And that roast is making a lot of noise. So what I was saying, Rafe, is in the village they know me as Sam. Though they also know Innocent Makori. And when I was working, when I was in primary school, high school, and campus, they never knew the name Innocent Makori. They came to know about it later on when I was in working, when I was a journalist. Yeah, when I was working in a radio and TV station. Then Ricardo asked, how old are you, Rafe? All right. Rafe, you're asking Sam with A or Sam with U? Yeah, it's Sam with A. Yeah, in full, it's Samuel. Sorry if you're saying I'm kidding. I wish I was 21. Yeah, bro. You see your ears. Those ears you have. They're really like when I was 21, I was making very many mistakes. Yeah, 20. I was making very many mistakes. Yeah, I was all over. I was not really like my 20 was really funny. Yeah. Anyway, that is in the past. So friend, we've been around since 4 a.m. and right now it's 5:45. Actually, it's we've been around for the last 1 hour and 30 minutes. Rafe, Jake, you're saying 20 is a good age, don't fret. 20 is really a good age. You see, at 20, you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to do very many things at 20. Yeah, but I'm not talking about the mistakes that will land you in jail. Yeah, just the normal mistakes that you see, 20 is not really far from being a teenager, right? Yeah, so the normal mistakes of a teenager. Ricardo, you're saying I'm big man. Rafe, I'm 34, right? Rafe, you're saying Ricardo is you're still a youth. Yeah, so like Rafe said, 34 is still young. Yeah, Ricardo, that is true. As long as you're still under 35 years, you're still a youth, Ricardo. And Ricardo is saying, no, Rafe, 34 is a big man. After 35 is when you'll say that you're no longer a youth. But as long as you're under 35, you're still a youth. That is very, very true. Yeah, kindly, guys, give me a minute. I'll be back. A minute, kindly. uh, Rafe, you saying 34 is a big man. You're saying yeah, but in a good way. And then you're saying, I mean, you're mature and wise. Yeah, with age comes wisdom, right? And then Jake, you're saying, dudes, I'm very tired. So I'm get some nap. I see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Jake, we really appreciate you saying later you all. We really appreciate you stopping by, brother. Your contribution really means a lot to us. And Rafe, you're saying bye, Jake. Bye. Hey, bye, Jake. Enjoy your rest, buddy. Yeah, Jake, we wish you the best. Have a blessed night. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by. So, friend, it's been 1 hour 35 minutes in since this stream began. That is like 90. 95 minutes. All right. Ray, if you saying, hey, and that may be, hey, and that may be all for me as well, Mark. I may head off, but also when will Rex return, so I can meet him and Shane also. Yeah, and Castro. Yeah, I'll make sure that Rafe. Yeah, I'll make sure that you guys meet and know each other. I'll organize for that, brother. Yeah. So thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, I think there's a lag. Yeah, it's lagging. Okay, what I was saying, bro, is Rafe. Yeah, I'll make sure that you guys meet, and yeah, I'll organize for that so that you can know each other. So thank you very much, Rafe. I wish you the best. Yeah, and I hope to see you in our next stream. Yeah, we do not take your presence here for granted, brother. Yeah, have a blessed one. See you later on. And then I think that's right. But I have a good day and see you in the next stream. Thank you very much. All the best, brother. Yeah. Be safe out there. And then Ricardo, you're saying okay, Rafe. Thank you as well, Ricardo. Yeah, bye, brother. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Nice one. So it's been 1 hour 39 minutes. That is actually 37 minutes. That is 97 minutes in total. 1 hour, 37 minutes. So that is 97 minutes in, and we are still here. The streamers, it has had some hiccups, but yeah, that is, sometimes that happens, but we are still here, right? Yeah. One hour 40 minutes in. All right. Yeah, we have like 19 minutes to go. It's 5:57. Amazing. Wow, wow. Six a.m. Exactly. 6 sharp. So we have about 15 minutes to go. Yeah, but we are still here. Yeah, do you happen to have a question for me? If yes, kindly ask it. We've been around for the last 1 hour 47 minutes, and I believe very soon we'll be saying our goodbyes for this stream. So just to remind you, friend, there's something that I was working on yesterday. Yesterday I went to a certain event, and there are videos that I made, very many of them. So I'll pick a few, and then I'll upload them to our amazing channel. So probably for today, a few for today and a few for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll put them in the shorts section. Yeah, sunrise soon. That is what Google is telling me, that very soon there'll be sunrise. It's 6:05 a.m. Yeah, so we have 10 more minutes. Yeah, this stream was so far. What I can say is this stream has been amazing. Yeah, we've had a good time and we've enjoyed fully. I've personally enjoyed the most. Yeah, 8 minutes to go. Only 8 minutes. Yeah, there's a certain thing that I came to realize that normally happens to our streams. You see, whenever there's a lag, somehow YouTube cuts that part off. Yeah, it never records it. So at times we might stream for like 2 hours, 2 straight hours, and immediately after it uploads, you find that we had streamed for maybe 1 hour 55 minutes. Ricardo is saying it is 10 p.m. in Jamaica in night. So Ricardo, brother, you have 30 minutes or close to 1 hour before you sleep. Yeah, so Ricardo, we have 7 minutes, and before we end the stream, not even 7, 6. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, only 4 minutes. Whew. Yeah, we only have 2 minutes, friend. Two minutes to go. Yeah, you can hear the birds singing from the background, the cock crowing. Yeah, it's 6:15 a.m. I believe this is exactly the time that our stream began this morning, as early as 4 a.m. It was around 4:15. And to thank each and every person that has showed up for the support, to support me, to support this stream, those that have chatted with me. I really appreciate that support so much. Those that came, so never said a word and then left, I also want to thank you very much, because you've also taken part in building or helping us reach where we are. So thank you very much. I want to wish you, if you're going to bed like Ricardo, I want to wish you a blessed night. If you're beginning my day like me, I want to wish you a blessed day ahead. If maybe it's about midday in your place, I want to also wish you the best. Kindly continue supporting me, because I alone cannot do this. Yeah, I need your support. Kindly. If you're coming across this for the very first time, kindly take a few seconds to hit that subscription. Kindly take a few seconds to hit that subscription button so that you can help us get to as many people as possible. We need what we call unity, because united we stand, divided we fall, right? So thank you very much. I know even if I say thank you a million times, it cannot be enough, but you just know that from deep down in my heart, I'm really grateful for everything that you've done for me, for everything that you keep on doing for me. Yeah, so thank you once again. It's a bye for now. Bye for now. But do not forget to subscribe kindly. See you in our next stream. My name is Eno Mark 29. Yeah. Ricardo, thank you, brother. Bye bye for now. And everybody, do not forget to subscribe kindly. See you later. Remember to keep peace. Take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. My name is Eno Mark 29.